Some solid defense from Herter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Williams. Outside Carter. Outside Herter. 5 on the clock. Buries it from 3.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Yabusele the screen. Clarkson for 3. Nails it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 6. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
They've got Jordan Clarkson, Gershon Yabusele out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Bridges in at the 2. That's the group for New York starting the second. And it's Clarkson missing. The Bulls trail by 6. Carter, the pass to Williams. Now here's Herter. Smith finds Herter. Carter, a screen on Bridges. Herter from long range. And it's New York with a rebound.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Hart with a screen on Carter to the paint. And Hart throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so here is Chicago. Following the bucket by the Knicks. Basumu can't hit. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
And it's Clarkson missing. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Pass to Smith. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Knicks leading by 8. Hart passes to Bridges. Back to Hart. Takes a 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Now Carter. Smith outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Dosunmu's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Ethan, thanks for following.
He's checked in for Clarkson. Then for Chicago, Okoro is checked in for Dosunmu. Giddey comes in for Herter. And it's Jones in for Carter.
19, thanks for staying alive.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Shamet passes to Robinson. And here's Hart from deep. New York again can't hit.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside, Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. And now it's just a 2-point Knick lead.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
For 3, Bridges gets the 3 to fall. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Okoro outside. Back to Jones. Chicago passing it around. Outside Giddey. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Williams misses.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Yabusele a screen on Giddey. Pass to Robinson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 7-point Knick lead.
Always ready to get rough inside. Robinson is as physical a presence down low as we have in the league.
Here's Smith. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Robinson a screen on Giddey. Bridges against Giddey. Bridges passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
You cannot allow Robinson to get this kind of positioning or else he's dunking all over everybody.
Bridges against Giddey. Okoro outside. Left side Jones. Lets it go from 14. Great positioning on the putback.
Right there, Smith operating as an opportunist saves that possession.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's Shamet. Outside Hart. Back to Shamet. The 3 ball. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards. Extra opportunities are plenty the way the game is played now.
Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Yabusele. Now here's Towns. Coming off a 22-point game against the Bulls in Chicago. Here's Shamet. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Shamet's got his first 2 points of the night. Outside Giddey. Jones sets a screen to the middle. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Yeah, I just love the game of Giddey. Looks for others first. A great guy to play with.
Now here's Bridges. 23 points for him last game against Chicago.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
Hits the 3-pointer.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Knicks making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Here's Vucevic. A 26-point game for him in the win against New York. The three from Okoro. Pure from three-point range. Okoro's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Brunson looks it over. Towns outside. Yabusele a screen on Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Clock at 4. Puts up a deep three.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Look, how do you come up with the strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Now here's Giddey. 32 points for him last game against New York.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
Brunson with it, defended by Jones. Down low. Yabusele hooked that. And now a 9-point New York lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Okoro. Launches a 3, and it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Pass to Brunson. Here's the 3. He's rebounded by Okoro.
They are winning despite his efforts. He's been off all night.
Jones, the pass to Okoro. Now here's Vucevic. Chicago passing it around. Pass to Giddey. Launches it from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Inside. Shannon dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
McBride, he's checked in for New York.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks. Number 2, Miles McBride.
There's 1:54 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. To snap the cold streak. Buries the jump shot. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Towns outside. Lets it go from deep. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Vucevic. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. 14 points for Nikola Vucevic.
Boy, those finely tuned offensive skills possessed by Vucevic, punishing the defense, putting on a clinic.
Shots good by Towns.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now here's Vucevic. 14 points for him. Here's Okoro. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Okoro's got 5 now.
Vucevic really skilled at finding holes in the defense, and his passing ability, while understated, is tremendous.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Knicks lead by 14.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And Okoro gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Brunson. Misses from close range. And so it's New York, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. For the Spurs, they'll be up against the Suns out in Phoenix. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the New York Knicks.
No sloppy passes, no easy giveaways, no big mistakes. They're keeping it tight like kidney pants over there, Ernie.
Hey, that's tighter than tight.
You know, it's called form fitting. It's called a Euro cut. Thank you, gentlemen.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Bulls trail by 12. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
On the court for Chicago, we've got Buzelis. Trey Jones is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Isaac Okoro. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
He's off on the first. Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, B.A., part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
And he's good on the second.
Tell you what, every coach would love to have a bunch of guys like OG Anunoby. I mean, long, athletic, can make plays at the defensive end at a high level. And, of course, being able to knock down the 3 is that whipped cream on the strawberry shortcake.
Knicks leading by 13. Shamet passes to Brunson. Now Bridges. Towns outside. Towns brushes him off.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Giddey scanning the floor. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Guys, back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Boy, that is really sinister, that move by Anunoby. Wow.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Outside Giddey. Chicago passing it around. Here's Buzelis. 6 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the skill set the rookie Buzelis has is really impressive. A tall, slender forward who is very crafty and versatile to be so young.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Towns against Vucevic. Towns outside. Pass to Shaman. Over Giddey. Here's Towns. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Jones. Here's Giddey. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go. Giddey's got 7.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Pass to Shaman. Fires the 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Jones. Now Vucevic. Now here's Jones. He has 6. Count that bucket.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. In third, the Bulls.
And they, of course, have a style of play that is all about physicality. I mean, they love to embrace the contact out on the court, but the possession game for them is always pivotal.
Jones with the ball. Give him 8. Pass to Buzelis. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, trailing by 10. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jones.
What a job there by Brunson on defense, staying connected to the shooter nicely.
Jones misses. Here's Brunson. A sturdy finish from Brunson.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Outside Anunoby. Here's Brunson outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Pass to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. Giddey passes to Jones. Can't get it to fall.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his third foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now here's Jones. Give him 8 points now. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Tremendous individual play, challenging the heart of that defense.
Anunoby on the wing. Left side Brunson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
That free throw, no good. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Hart's checked in for New York. The Sumu, he's checked in for Chicago.
You talk about a high molder, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at him.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Points off turnovers. And they were top 5 in free throw percentage, making their shots at the line. Some real steady players on that team.
And these guys really took advantage whenever their opponents turned the ball over, finishing in the top 5 in points off turnovers last season. The Bulls trail by 10. Pass to Buzelis. Going inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
They're putting it on the deck. Wow, Buzelis is just dangerous on the move.
Outside Anunoby. The 3 is up. Chicago with a rebound.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Okoro outside. Pass to Vucevic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
And the 7-foot frame of Vucevic creates a lot of problems, causes a lot of problems for defenders, especially when he's close to the bucket.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with this perimeter shooting.
The Knicks making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in. And so Vucevic nails both of them.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Jones against Brunson. Yabusele screen on Jones. Here's Brunson. Vucevic with some nice D. Bulls trail by 6. Okoro passes to Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Great D that time from Yabusele. New York has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Bridges using his post moves to get the 2 points. Bridges has got 5 points.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges so tough inside.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Monday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And that game against the Nets, that's number 9 on the season for them. They should start feeling in the full swing of things by then.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Bridges outside. New York working the ball around now. Let's go with a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Dosunmu, the pass to Jones. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
New York leading by 8. Bridges outside. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Bridges. New York again can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jones misses. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Jones. Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
Yabusele, a screen on Jones. Brunson on the drive. And Yabusele slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
And that one misses for the Knicks. Robinson, he's checked in for Yabusele. Clarkson comes in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for Brunson. Then for Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Okoro. And Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Good on the second one.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Here's the pick. Giddey passes to Williams. Up top, Vucevic. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Robinson. To the middle. Out to Bridges. Back to Hart. Clarkson outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Dosunmu picks one up.
As he often does, Clarkson pushing the action, drawing the trip to the line.
first free throw is good.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Shamet, he's checked in for McBride. And the Bulls also making a change. Herder's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Here's Giddey. It's stolen by Hart. Pass to Bridges. And here's Clarkson. Outside Hart. Clock at 6. Clarkson passes to Hart. Connects from downtown. Hart's got 11 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Giddey finds Herder. Now here's Giddey. Williams a screen on Clarkson. Herder from long range drains the triple. Herder's got his second basket of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from the long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Josh Hart. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Clarkson in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
You really see Hart's athleticism inside. I mean, he can bounce, he can twist and turn, really good body control. Whatever it takes to score, he usually can make it happen.
Herder from long range. Clarkson grabs a miss. Knicks leading by 13. Pass to Hart. Back to Clarkson. Towns down low. He's against Smith. Screen by Hart from outside the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside Giddey. The 3. No good that time. Hart with the defensive effort. Clarkson against Giddey. And it's Chicago with a board. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Giddey. Pass to DeSumo. Now here's Smith. He's covered by Clarkson. Williams passes to Herder. Launches it. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. New York leading by 13. Here's Clarkson, and the 10-footer finds the target.
Nice change of direction with the ball and with the body. Nice strong move by JC.
Pass to Herder. Williams against Towns. To win the drought. And it's Giddey missing. The Knicks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Hart. Towns, left side. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. A nice shot by Smith.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Smith. lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Clarkson. Pass to Shaman. Fires the three. Rebound by the Bulls.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
And here is Williams. Covered by Towns. Left side, Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, good. New York leading by 12. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
On your seat, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Dancers.
Changes here for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Clarkson. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Okoro is checked in for DeSumo. And it's Jones in for Herter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Giddey. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
And the free throw, no good.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Here's Shaman. Here's Brunson outside. New York, no good that time either.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
And stolen by Brunson. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Outside Brunson. New York, again, can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Giddey. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Hart passes to Bridges. Back to Hart. Wide open. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Pass to Jones. Picked by Vucevic. Jones drives in. Unloads. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Jones. Vucevic has got 12 points in just the second half. It's Bridges on the wing. Guarded by Okoro. Hart with a screen on Giddey. Outside Hart to end the drought. Sinks the tray. Lead by 11.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here. Have a 3 in the first.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside Jones. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. And here's Brunson from the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Giddy's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Here's Vucevic. Count that one. Vucevic has got 28.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Hart. Pass to Shamet. Hart with a screen on Giddey. Here's Shamet. He buries it from 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Buzelis. Picked by Vucevic. Lets the 3 fly. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Brunson. Pass to Giddey. 4-3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Now Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Hart. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Bridges is really a good foul shooter, so you do not want to send him to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
That's good from Bridges.
Mikal Bridges has what I call a balanced game. Not many holes, can do a little bit of everything. He gives you points and a sprinkle of everything else, plus some really effective defense to go with it.
Towns, he's checked in for Hart. Bridges hits them both. Bulls trail by 12. Outside Giddey. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Buzelis. Now Giddey. And stolen by Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Tipped. Jones. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Knicks leading by 12. Brunson, outside Anunoby. Bridges! Towns, the big man, tap.
Throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Keep it up for
The Bulls trail by 14. Now Vucevic. Oh, he can't get the layup. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Here's Shamet. Towns! He's off from 3. Now Jones. And here's Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Towns.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Anunoby fires. 10-footer is good.
Boy, that length Anunoby brings inside is tough to contend with.
Giddey. It's good from beyond the arc.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Vucevic against Towns. Now Brunson. Let's loose for three. Yes, sir, with the three.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Knicks.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
Boy, I tell you, look at these teams. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Giddey. "11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.